Welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn of the Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Sorry about that. I had to set that up for you guys. I'm excited to be here with you guys on this beautiful Sunday. I didn't know if I was even going to be able to upload, but I'm here. I'm here. Sorry for the hair and all that. I just came out of work. I'm here. We're going to go really slow today just because I injured my back yesterday working out. I know. I had a knot from last Saturday and I was trying to foam roll it, and then I don't know how I was crying in a way because I was releasing a lot of tension and pain, and then instead of it like dissolving, it spread to other parts, but it's still in clunks, so like I can't even walk. It's really bad. I'm gonna have to foam roll again. Anyways, all right. If you guys resonate with the readings, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Today we're doing Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're going to start with Taurus, and the title will be The Power Within, because this reading is absolutely amazing. I didn't even, I just decided to go live. I didn't even schedule it. So whoever comes, comes. If they don't, they don't. Okay? All right. If you want to donate, you can go to YouTube. You can up here and donate, or go to the description box down below, click on more, and you'll see my email for personal readings. Or if you just want to donate, Cash App, PayPal, you can do that as well. Okay? I love y'all. Thank you. Okay. That was kind of loud. I want to lower my voice. I want to lower my voice. Okay. Okay. Taurus, that's timestamp. That's timestamp. That's timestamp. Tauro, this is going to be for April 7th through the 9th. Tori, I might even go live tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. 217. 217. Okay. Copy. Playtime. We'll see if we do Playtime. I don't even do Playtime anymore. Let's be honest. Playtime it's just not as fun as it used to be, you know? All right. We have the Queen of Swords here. And it's funny because I drew your cards. I'm very excited. I want to get on this reading. I haven't put on my the sage and stuff like that, but there's something about this reading. Like the minute I drew the first 3 cards, it was like I started having memories of the past. Like that energy, I'm trying to tap into the energy, and I'm getting memories from your past. So if anybody's meditating, or every time you seem to be more in Zen, it almost seems like you're starting to get memories of your past. I'm getting somebody's getting like memories of their past lifetimes, and it's shocking. It's shocking you, Taurus. You know why it's shocking you? It's shocking you because these memories are bringing about like the type of power and influence you actually had in very important times, in very important historical times. Okay, yeah, we're going there today. I feel like some of you guys with this Queen of Swords, this is what I'm saying. It's like you yielded a power that you would never have even imagined in this lifetime that you would be able to do. Like you're thinking back and you're like, damn, some of you guys, I'm just going to be honest, you've been around since the times of Jesus Christ. Yeah, I said it. You could have been one of his helpers. You could have been one of the followers, right? I don't know if you were a disciple, but I know that you were there. You understood the mission. You've been part of the mission for a very long time. Lifetimes. Do you see how powerful your soul has been even since then to now, right? Because time is an illusion, right? The power is still within, right? But now that you're in this lifetime, it's like when you get that memory of going back, it may not even just be that time. It could be other times, like when, you know, some of you guys might have fought the Templars, right? You could have fought them, or you could have been in the times of Egypt, right? It's stuff like that. And I feel like your influence at that time was very crucial, okay? You may not have even believed you were that, it was that serious, but yeah, your contributions to those lifetimes are crucial to how historically we moved along. And now it's like you're in this lifetime wondering, like, you know, whether you're even meant to do something, or what your future, how your, what lies ahead in your future, right? But that's the whole point. It's like you had to go back in time in a way, through the memories, through other lifetimes, to be able to retrieve that information. And now that you understand, like, how important your role was back in the day, during pivotal moments in historical times, you're in this lifetime, it's like, whoa, whoa. It's not to put pressure on you now, but I think it woke you up, or it's going to wake you up. Okay? Because once you see what you were capable of doing, for some of you guys, it was just even spreading the word through faith. For others of you guys, it was using certain talents and abilities, even psychic abilities, that led you to do things that you could never have imagined in this lifetime to do, but you've done in others. So now you're looking at what you've done in the past, and that's like a measure. That's like a it's like exactly what you've needed to push you along, to inspire you to see how much power you actually have. So if you've ever doubted your own power, if you ever felt like maybe you just weren't, you were meant for something amazing but you didn't know what it was, it's like this is what you've been missing. This is the clue that has been given to you, uh, to push you along, to inspire you, to encourage you, to get you started on what you're meant to do in this lifetime. And it's also meant to be powerful and amazing, by the way. Yeah. Let's see what else. That was the Queen of Swords, right? Okay. All right. All right. So you have the Eight of Wands. This is what I'm saying. All of this with the Five of Wands. This is usually like a really good card, but this is reminding me of fragments, missing pieces of the puzzle, lifetimes, your own power. Because this butterfly essentially comes out of this stick or cocoon, right? It took forever to get you to realize how much influence you actually do have, even in this lifetime. Remember, the things that you've done in other lifetimes, you were already, you're looking at like the action of it, or how much you were doing, or your contributions, but right now you're just starting on that path. You could have done so much in this lifetime, but it's only setting you up for what you're really meant to do, at least at this stage of the game, right? For this decade, maybe, right? And so it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like you see it, you see what you can do. And some of you guys are realizing that if this is something that you've done in other lifetimes, you may want to start and do it again in this lifetime. Whatever your calling is, you can also do it in this lifetime. You wanted to expand your gifts, right? You have gifts. You have the talents, you have the abilities. You wanted to expand on it, right? You needed the idea. Well, the memory brought it to you. What are you going to do with that? You're going to sit and simmer with it, right? But now it's time to come up with a plan. Because the divine knows that they gave you that information for a reason. It was to inspire you for the next steps ahead. Now it's up to you to put in the action to make it happen. I can only show you what's in what you're feeling, what's in the cards, and the potential of what you can do with it. But at the end of the day, the action is up to you. Yeah. A lot of pressure, huh? It's not supposed to be pressure. If you really feel like this is what you're meant to do, you wouldn't feel pressure. You would literally just know that it's what you're meant to do. For some of you guys, you are a little worried because whatever this thing is, this next step of your contribution to humanity, or the way you want to be of service to others, right? Or your interest in this certain particular area, it could be dangerous. So remember, there are certain things that a lot of people cannot do, and I feel like for whatever reason, you could also be that person that feels like it's not beneficial for you to be of service in this way. You could come up with a million ideas as to why this shouldn't work or why you shouldn't do this, but at the end of the day, if there's still some part of you within you, this inner child, that for some reason still you have interest in this thing, it might just be it. Talk to God about this. But if you feel in your heart that this is the next step for you, right? But you shouldn't feel pressured. It should just be something that you actually naturally are leaning towards. God's gonna make it happen. This is how I do it too. You know, like I always saw tarot as a thing to do on the side. Like I didn't see myself really doing tarot, but the divine kept somehow easing me into it because it was something that I was always interested in. But I didn't know if I was able to do this, if I had enough talent to do this. But yeah, I eased into this, and the same thing now. There's something else that I'm feeling like I could go towards, and I'm just telling the divine, like, okay, God, universe, whatever. If this is what's meant to be, then you will guide me to it. It should be easier. Like it should just go smoothly, right? This is my thinking. But if not, whatever's meant to happen will happen. And that's just how I say it. Yeah, I feel like somebody's sitting with spirit. This is the Ten of Pentacles. You're sitting here, King of Cups, opening your heart and realizing this might just be something you're interested in. Although dangerous, this might just be one of your callings. For now, it doesn't always have to be something that you're called to forever. But if it's just something of interest, who knows, right? Be open to where the universe is going to lead you next. Ten of Wands with the Four of Cups. This is also endings. This is crazy. I'm getting sacrifice. In order for us to be of service, or sacrifices we make. It's only if you want to, though. Remember, in this lifetime, you're not forced to do anything. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. It's your life, your will. You create in the moment what you do as you want to. But I feel some of you guys have a strong desire to serve your community. To a lot of people, this would be looked at as a burden, but to you, it just seems like it's noble. It's of nobleness. Is that a word? Nobility. Yeah, this is why you're so it's like that saying, when kids know, when you're a child, right? Spirit tells you you're going to be somebody, you're going to do amazing things in this lifetime. It will happen. That's why. Right? It's a lot of responsibility, but it's because you always knew it was your responsibility. Not, again, it's not to put pressure. It's just, you know it. You know it. So it's like, why fight what you know you're meant to do, right? Four of Cups. This is your contribution. How you serve humanity. This is why you're so regal, or everything you've done in different lifetimes of past lifetimes. Your contribution to humanity was always highly praised. You could have been royalty. You could have been around those times that meant something, that were huge. And this lifetime is no different. This lifetime is no different. But you came into it knowing you were going to do something spectacular, and here you are. Congratulations. Good morning. Will I ask you a question? You're pretty. No. Hey, welcome. I've been good. How's everybody? Hey, Holly. Hey, Tara. Hey, Christopher. Hey, Ambrose. I said no to Ambrose because she wanted to ask a question. I said no. We're doing a live right now. Live reading. Okay. Let's see what else before we move on from Taurus, because this is turning into a long ass reading. Oh, I think that was the Four of Pentacles, but it just went away. Yeah, I feel like somebody's preparing. This is the Star. This is how you know, because there's a difference. Okay, Leo energy is amazing. It's the lion. It's confidence. It has ego. It's amazing. It's the showmanship of it. They're just amazing people, right? But you, on the other hand, this type of career or path, that you're on is the complete opposite. It almost seems like whatever this is that you're doing it's behind the scenes. It's not Leo energy that's all out there and showmanship and it's fiery and it's passion. It's not that at all. It's a calmer with the water and Aquarian energy, and its subtlety of it. It's like it's something you don't promote. It's not something you're gonna promote out there and show to the world and be showy about it. It's not so egoistic. This is of service. Do you see when you do something out of like because it's what you know you're meant to do? You have nothing to prove here. This is just you doing what you're naturally meant to do, and it's in a subtle, loving, still the star, still a little passionate, right? It's very passionate, very. It's more of curiosity, right? But it's a subtle curiosity. And this is you. You're the star. It's like, remember when the star's there, it's at night, right? So in the night you could be filled with darkness and not know where you're headed, but feel intuitively you're being guided, right? And you're following the star because it gives you hope that there's something there at the end of the, night sky when it turns into dawn. I mean dusk, dawn. When it turns into daytime, okay? Morning, whatever you want to call it. And then, so this is the point. There's hope. Whether that's you bringing the hope onto others that are in the darkness, right? Because you could have been in this darkness the whole time, not knowing where you're supposed to go, not knowing how to, survive. Been through darkness too many times, too many awakenings, left and right. Here you are trying to figure it out, being led by a ray of hope, which is the star energy to lead you to the sun, right? When the sun comes out. But guess what? You are the star to somebody else's darkness. Maybe in the past you would have been like, oh my God, I need to save these people. Oh my God, this is amazing. It's this, it's that, but not this time. You've done enough soul work. You've done enough contributions to humanity to know that it's not that. It's just subtle. It's subtle. But it's still beautiful work nonetheless, right? It's still contribution to humanity, but it's done in the dark. You're in the dark, helping others in the dark and getting them out of there, guiding them, not saving them, guiding them so that they can find their own path forward. You understand how important this job is, okay? Maybe some of you guys didn't have too many of those guides, but hey, or if you did, you're just paying it forward. That's what we need right now. Because there's a lot of people bleeding out there. They're crying. They're in need of service. They're in need of help. They're in need of guidance. And you just came along right at the right time. You came at the right time. Ah, the heck, I keep dropping my cards. Okay. Do I even want to pick this up? Oh, nope, I'm not picking it up. I injured my back, y'all, so I am not picking that up. All right. That was for my Taurus. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I didn't even talk about the 10 of Pentacles. It's okay. You're at the end. You were struggling. You're at the end. About to start something new. Transitioning into the new, okay? All right, what's next? Is general collective reading? No, they're earth signs. But if you resonate with the reading, then it's for you. We just say it's like earth signs, water signs, air signs. We just say that because people like that. But if the reading resonates, then it's for you. Do you see what I'm saying? I hope it does, and if it doesn't, I'm sorry. But, it is what it is. Okay. Okay. Ooh, 2 cards out in the... Wow. Should I take it out? Yeah. God said take that motherfucker out. Okay. Okay. Here's Swords, High Priestess, 7 of Cups. Okay, I don't know who you are here. Has to be you or it's somebody that you know. I think it's you though. I think it's you or somebody that you know. Virgo 2007. Let me timestamp for y'all. I will timestamp everything so you can check on the description box below. Click on more. Okay, so you have the High Priestess here. Either this is you or this is somebody you know. Remember, High Priestess is the keeper of secrets. They're all knowing. They're all knowing. Okay, so with the information that you have or bear in mind, there's something here that you've been protecting or keeping away from somebody. I feel like this is you. Maybe a mother, somebody that you know. Okay, if it's not you, it's your mom. It's not, it's somebody you know for sure that's in your, they're too close to you. Okay, this person is guarding something with their life. They're sheltering something away from people. Why though? I don't want to say, I don't want this to sound wrong. Whatever this is that they're hiding or you're hiding, keeping protective, it's very beautiful. You see the inside of the cup, it's beautiful, it's growing, it's being nurtured. It's valuable. This is my heart card, but it's value. There's value in whatever this is that they're hiding from you or you're hiding it from the world. Okay, somebody's hiding something for a good reason. You don't want other people around whatever this is. Or they don't want you around whatever this is. Let's see what else. Whoa. This is its counterpart, the Hierophant. Why is this out here? I wasn't expecting that. Why are you... Okay, so now your energy is, or theirs, is very noticeable, okay? What I'm saying here is that there's a good reason why you're hiding something from people here. You have to. Whatever you're hiding is of high value, okay? I can see why you don't want to share it with others. You don't have to share anything that you don't want to share with others, okay? Sharing is caring? Yeah, well, not today. I love it. I don't even know what this is that you're protecting, but I'm like, if you don't want to share, don't share. All right. No, this keeps coming up, the cup. Okay, what's with this cup? This changed you. Whatever this is that you're holding on to, it's a blessing. It changed your whole life. You went from like, this really like advanced you. It made you grow up wiser. If this is somebody's child, they're hiding them from like the world. They don't want anyone to know. Or you're just keeping your child safe from something. If this isn't not a child, whatever this is that you're hiding, it's or keeping from the world, it's to your benefit. Lovers. Are you in a relationship and you haven't told people? Are you keeping this a secret? Because the only reason I'm saying that is because you have the High Priestess, right? This is the Keeper of Secrets. This is the Hierophant. That's their counterparts, right? But almost, I thought this was you. Because it could be the same thing. It's just different energy. That one is masculine energy, the other is feminine energy. But then look, this talks about communion, 3 of Cups, friendships, communions, family, right? Happiness, joy with the Lovers. I did not expect this. This card just came out of nowhere. All right. You're keeping your relationships or your friendships, whatever this is, you're keeping it under wraps. You don't want people to know. You don't want to sabotage. It's not you. I just think that if somebody were to find out, they'd sabotage it. Or I don't. Okay, let me not even put those words into your mind. Okay, what I'm saying is like this relationship, if you, I feel like you already have this relationship, it changed you. It's made you better. So it's really hard to hide something like that, because if you're in a relationship, it completely, you look different. You act different, you're happier, you're in a good, great place. And I feel like that's hard to hide. But I feel like you're hiding it from other people or other influences. You don't want people to know. Why? Why don't you want other people to know? I feel like you're trying to keep it on the low because you don't want to add pressure. You just want to enjoy this for what it is. You don't want to claim it out there. This is smart. I feel like you're just in the moment with this person. Like you just want to build this bond with them. Like you want to be there with them. Right? And you guys are of the same energy, which is why it's like no pressure. I'm getting this is very good for you. Healthy. You seem better and you seem like your soul is at peace. Whoever this influence is in your life, they're good for you. Shit. Just drop one of the cards. Yeah. I feel like you and this person have not been dating for a long time. I don't think you've been dating. Probably you haven't even been dating. I think you guys have been building a friendship first, which is why it's so subtle. It's hints of subtle. It's not even a big grandiose, like it's not grandiose, right? It's not big. It's very, it's not flashy, right? It's just calm. And I feel like even though you've been talking to this person for a bit, it feels like you guys are going to be something serious, but it doesn't need to be spoken or hasn't been spoken. But you know this is where it's headed, to a real committed relationship. Or a real committed friendship or whatever. Like, I'm getting relationship, okay? I'm not getting like friendship, but it could be from friendship turning into a relationship. It's what the cards are saying. It's not me, okay? Hey, welcome. I don't think it's these. It's this one. Strength wanting to come out. Why are you afraid? There's fear here. Somebody's afraid. Oh. Remember when I get the card of the strength card, Leo card energy, it reminds me of courage, like needing to have courage for whatever this friendship is turning into a relationship, because it brings out a very vulnerable side to you that you weren't anticipating. And so like it's like strength, it's real strength, but in vulnerability, because you have to, not you have to, but you open your heart. This person opens you up, right? If they open your heart, or it's like in order for you to take it there with them, it's going to require you, both of you, to open up your hearts and really show up for one another, but in a loving, vulnerable way, where you guys can converse about how you really feel. And it's not like agendas. There's no hidden agendas. It's just what it is, right? But I feel like what the fear is, it could be really vulnerable. The vulnerability aspect of it is what's making you a little uncomfortable or a little fearful. There's fear there. Why are you afraid of the vulnerability though? Queen of Wands was there. It was in reverse. Oh, dang. Okay, now I keep dropping every card. All right, I still know what that is. Queen of Wands in reverse. It's you're afraid to open up your heart. Maybe you've had your heart broken too many times, and it doesn't have to be like a lover broke your heart, right? It could have been heartbreak from a lot of things, right? Like you could be heartbroken because somebody passed away in your life, right? Like it could be that, and so your heart has just overcame so much tragedy. It's like the bare thought of having to open up your heart again and just put yourself out there and even try again, that could be difficult for somebody here. It's not impossible, but I feel like it's a little unrealistic. The expectation of feeling like you can even put yourself out there again or open up again after everything you've been through, it can be a little overwhelming. I feel like somebody really did go through some tragedy, which is why it's like when this relationship comes in or it's here, it's like it's just so different. It's like if this relationship would have came about maybe years ago, you would have been totally on board, totally open, totally ecstatic. But now that you've been around, it's like not like that. You know, you've been around, you understand. You've experienced a lot. Now that you why does that sound so wrong? Now that you've experienced life, it's like it's different now. You're not as open, right? You're gonna have to work a little bit harder on being open. It's not your fault, it's just you've been through some shit, you know? When all you really want to do is grieve. I'm getting somebody who just wants to hide. You want to hide, you want to grieve, you want to just be alone or deal with your own pain alone instead of sharing it with somebody who would more than likely be with you every step of the way. Leo in the house, tell it like it is, mija. Hey, boo. Tell it like it is, mija. That's right. That's right, homie. That's right. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. This looks like your heart's been beaten the fuck up, okay? You got beaten up by life, bro. This person got beat the fuck. It's like you've been around, man. You've done it all. You've had relationships. You've broken with them. You've done it all. So to put yourself out there again or to try again, it's not that you're not gonna do it. I just think you're gonna struggle a little bit. You're probably gonna be the one that's struggling, while the other person's more open than you. It's for some of you guys, it's a learning lesson, because I think that maybe in your previous relationship you were the one that was open and the other person wasn't. Now you get to experience the other side of it again. I feel like you've experienced both sides, where you were open towards a relationship and then when you weren't. But this time it almost seems like you're gonna struggle to get out of the fear of being closed off. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay? Let's see what else. Anything else before we move on to Capricorn? Did I call you a Virgo, right? I know this is for Virgos. Okay, death. Put those away. Anything else before we continue? I didn't use the whole deck already. I don't even think there's anything else for Virgo. Virgo. Nah. There's nothing else. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. And now we're gonna move on to Capricorns. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody's like, damn, I gotta start over again. You see how it's not all pretty and abundant? It's like it's beautiful and it's gentle, but it's like okay, this time you can start over. Remember, you've learned all the lessons. You've been through it all. You've done it all. This time you can just be, right? You can just be here with this person. It doesn't have to be all flashy. You don't have to go all out. You can just be. And that's exactly what your heart needs at this time, to just take it slow. Not be so controlling or a fear of what's going to happen next. Like, you've already done all of that. Take the pressure off this time. And if you need time, take it slow and just tell them, like, hey man, look. It almost seems like this person isn't even going to pressure you. I think they understand that you're going through something, even though you may not have shared it with them, or they really don't know the extent of the full story. But I feel like they'll be understanding if you just tell them, if you go slow. Like, what, they understand. If it's real, it's gonna go somewhere. It will. Okay. All right. How's Cards for my Virgos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, TMKC, how are you? It's good to see you. Alright. Next card is going to be for my Cappies. Cappy. Alright. Okay. Check Cappy. I don't know if this was the card or it should have been this one. I feel like it might be this one. Okay. I'm going to take this one off the board. Alright, Capos. I don't know if I should pull out more cards or not. There's two cards. One that came out face down. Alright, I'm going to just go with it. Because this is what I'm getting. The divine's like, yeah, just go with it. Because there's certain messages I'm getting. And I'm like, oh, do I really want to say that? Yeah. Somebody needs to hear this message. Okay? Okay, Capos. Capricorns. 3556. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, Capos. I'm getting the 5 of Swords, okay? I feel like this might be you. Okay, it's either this is you, you're the Hierophant. But you're looking away from something here. This is a 5 of Swords. This is how I came out, okay? This is how I came out. There's a sword right here. And then this is you. Right? And then this looks like some bad influence or something has been trying to hold a grip on you. Or there's some type of conflict. You can see or sense some type of conflict in the background. Or somebody trying to start conflict with you. Or it's like something bad here. Something sinister. It almost seems like it wants you to engage with this energy. It wants to cause conflict here with you, but you're not entertaining it. If it's not you causing the conflict, I don't think it's you. I feel like it's some energy wanting to cause conflict or wanting your attention. It's like, it's this energy of evil eye, like a jealous energy wants your attention. You know this energy though. You know who this is. You know what this is. It wants you. But you know, every time you mess with this energy, it's like, it's so low vibe. It's so low vibe. It's like dangerous because at the end of the day, it like keeps you away from your purpose. But I feel like you've engaged with this energy for a long time, that you know this energy, you're comfortable in this energy, but this energy keeps you limited. It keeps you away from God and what God wants for you. Or God feels like you deserve a certain thing. Maybe your guides, right? They feel like you deserve better. And so they're trying to keep like guide you down a different path. And you want to go down a different path. You're not entertained, or you don't want to be a part of whatever this is. Which is, it looks like conflict. It looks like pain. It looks like, it just looks really messy. Okay, it's a jealous, possessive energy is what I'm getting. Okay, you don't no longer want to engage in this shit, bro. Look at this. It's a Queen of Swords energy. Whatever this energy is, they're not gonna go down without a fight. This energy is not gonna let you go easily. I'm telling you right now. So they're going to bring in all the weaponry. They're going to bring in all the tools, the tactics that they need to keep you around. Because they're not willing to lose you easily, honey. And if that turns you on and you're okay with that, by all means. But I feel like you're done with that crazy ass energy, okay? Yeah, this person just wants to fight. This person, it's like this person feels like you're their property. Or they own you, or they have power over you, and they could easily sway you, and they could have maybe in the past, but they can't sway you anymore. I feel like you're just no longer interested, or you want something better. I feel like you think you deserve better, right? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're looking for peace. This is my restoration, healing card, because it's even though it's a pentacle, there's water. in the background. It's very pretty, it's hopeful, it's subtle, it's healing energy. I feel like you just want peace of mind here. This is what you're really after. Maybe this is what you really want. And you're gonna you would rather go down this path, even if it has to be you alone, right? Entertaining you being with source and on your own, than you entertaining this, which is like drama, chaos. You know this energy. It will literally rob you. It will literally leave you poor, spiritually bankrupt, is what I'm getting. This energy is like a blockage to you, to your money. This energy is a blockage to like you spiritually and abundance. It's a blockage to your abundance, and you're done with this energy. You could love this energy so much. You'll always love this energy, but it's like this energy, when it has a hold on you, you just don't like what ends up happening. It could be great at first, it could be loving, it could be everything you want, but then it's like at the end it just takes everything from you. It leaves you bankrupt. It treats you like shit. And I call it energy because it could be anybody. It could be a person, it could be an environment, it could be an institution, it could be your own job. It could be anything. For some of you guys, it's yeah, it could be family members, it could be friends. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use the Black Moon Astrology cards. Hey, Constance. Welcome. Hey, I'm doing well. How are you? It's good to see you. Hey, Eduardo. Welcome. Shout out to TMKC as well. AB. Welcome back, AB. All right. All right. Let's see this here. Yeah, look at this card. This person will drive you mad, okay? Mad. Look at this conflict, bro. This is like retrograde energy, but it's like, this is so conflicting. It's funny. This person is such a bad, okay, maybe not, they might not be the worst influence, but I feel like that, again, they're just not going in the same direction you are. So that, where do you think you're going to go with that? I feel like this, your spirit is like, bro, you don't need this person. It's time to cut them out of your life. If this is a person, it's like you understand. You understand. I feel like you may feel like a part of you is dying when you let go of this energy or this person. Because you engaging with this energy makes you become a certain way as well. And I feel like you may be having trouble parting ways with that energy. That comes out of you for being around that influence. Let's see. Hopefully that made sense. Fifth house. Same thing. What's up with these two? Yeah, look at this bad fucking influence, bro. Bro, you don't know. It's like their energy's so unstable. And when you're around them, you get unstable. Or like you get very, I don't want to say bipolar, but emotional. A lot of highs and a lot of lows with this relationship or this environment. It's like one day you don't know. One day you come in and you're terrified or you're shaking and everything's great, and then the next day or the next minute things turn to shit. You never know. Then you wonder why you're exhausted by the time you get home. It's the energy. Hey, welcome. Hey, TMKC, welcome back, welcome back. Okay. Alright, North Node, life's purpose, yeah. This is you getting rid of that disgusting ass energy. Sorry, I didn't mean to be biased about it, but this energy is like all consuming. That motherfucker will take you, rob you. It's demonic energy. This person or this environment is not of God. Which is why I'm saying that. This energy will suck you in and spew you out, and it will literally leave you bankrupt. Because this path that they're on has nothing. It brings nothing to you. It gives you, you end up with nothing. And I think you understand the cost of the price you're paying is high. because your soul's trying to integrate with you, and it can't if you're still involved in whatever this energy is. Once you release this energy, your soul can integrate easily in and out, and then you can be on a path that's more abundant, that has like your life purpose. There's so much in store for you in your life's purpose, but it cannot happen as long as you hold on to these people. You can't tap into this. You can't be at two places at once. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. Maybe some of you guys thought, well, if I work with this person, if I influence them, if I do this, that, and the third, then they'll come with me. And some of you guys were banking on it, were praying to God that if you just hold out a little bit longer and try to influence them to, you know, to abundance and higher frequency, that they would get it. But this person, although could have lied to you and said, yes, I'm with you on that, and you know, they want to speak the same language you are, they want to talk about you know, healing and great things and life purpose, but at the end of the day, this person was lying. They were lying. They have no intention of getting better. They have no intention of seeking, you know, guidance with the divine. They have no intention. This person goes through sheer will. They live life through sheer will, and then wonder why they're not abundant. They don't understand. They're not on the life path that you are, and you've tried your hardest. And I think this is going to break your heart, because some of you guys, this could be family members. You've busted your butt trying to get them to raise their vibration and get it together, and they just couldn't. And you cannot keep wasting your time, the most precious commodity. You realize you cannot keep doing that, no matter how much you love them, because there's so much love there for these people, this environment, whatever this is, right? You cannot keep holding back or waiting, right? Putting your life on pause for them when they're not even serious about it. They say they are, and then they show up empty-handed, empty promises. This yields nothing. So the divine's like, do you see it yet? Do you see it yet? Are you ready yet? And I feel like you got it. You finally understood why your guides were saying, okay, if you want to do it again, do it again. But there's something in store for you that's even better. And I feel like you're on your way to what's better for you. Some of you guys are going through a heartbreak right now, and that's okay. A lot of people just sacrifice the things they love the most this season, okay? This season, a lot of people gave up the things that they love the most, and they're heartbroken to the core. Because this could have been a dream of yours. You see the future, and you know the future is abundant, and you want to grow and build, and you thought, man, these people are going to come with me, and they didn't. And time's up. Time's up. And you're on your own. You just don't get it. You don't understand why. But that's just how it was supposed to be. These people weren't meant to come with you. With us. Because it's not just you. It's me. I had to leave some people behind too. And you're always going to love them, and they're always going to be in your heart. But as far as you're concerned, you can't be around this influence, because it's going to leave you bankrupt. It's going to take everything you have and own, and they're going to kill you from the inside out. So now as you're sitting there contemplating or crying or being upset that they can't come with you, once you heal from this, right? Once you heal from this, you're going to understand that, okay, maybe these people can't come along, but what if there's other people out there that you meet that are fantastic? They may not be your flesh and blood, but they're fantastic people to be around. Influential people to be around. People who are so abundant and understand they understand you because they're on the same frequency. They speak the same language. They're at peace in their heart. What if this is a significant other that was meant for you? What if it's a job, a career that will expand you and push you beyond anything you could have ever received in this frequency with these people. It's going to be whatever the other frequency is that comes in that's better for you. It's going to be a million times better. And you're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked when you're in that frequency and meet people that are going to praise you and respect you and push you to become better. You're going to be shocked that you even entertained the other energy this whole time. You're going to be shocked that you wasted all that time with the energy that you're grieving over. Just because you've known this energy your whole life. I get it. But what's to come is even better. So by the time you do have the good things in your life, even though they're not family members or the significant other that you really want, although you have these other people that are going to come to you, come and become part of your life, you're going to be shocked. You're going to wish that you met them sooner. You're going to wish that you got over this heartbreak sooner. You're gonna be a little upset with yourself that you entertained this energy for too long. But this is all remember, don't be mad at yourself. This is energy you've known your whole life. You love it. It's a part of you. It's who you are. But it comes at a cost. What's coming to you is better. In the long run, you have to trust in that and move accordingly. Because whatever you're entertaining, whatever you were entertaining here, is gonna kill you. And I think you understand that. This energy does not love you. It can't. It cannot love you in the way you need to be loved. So why are you going to keep entertaining that? Sacrifice that. Whatever this is, you need to sacrifice it. Give it up. So in order for something better to come along. I think you're willing to do it. I really do. Okay. I think that's it. A soul tribe. Yes. Hey, Constance. Soul tribe, honey. But see, you get it. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If you get it, you get it. Right? A lot of us, once we're done with this heartbreak, are going to, this is what I'm saying. We're already in the frequency. We're already in the 5D, 6D. We're already, the new reality has been here. And you guys can tap into it. We all can tap into it, but there's still a little heartbreak that we're, grieving over. And once we're done with that heartbreak, look at the beauty in this card. Even though it's a 3 of Swords, look at the beauty of it. There's so much in store for you. This reminds me of Justice, actually. It isn't even a 3 of Swords. I'm not getting that. I'm getting a Justice card here. What's coming up is grand. It's big. Like you were investing too small in whatever this is that you're giving up. It's all you've known, but it's a small investment. Whatever you're about to step into, it's a big fucking thing. I can't stress that enough. There's so much writing on it. There's people involved. There's talent involved. There's purpose involved, right? Service involved. All these things, abundance involved, right? Monetary abundance, you weren't expecting it, but it just comes with it. Because what you're doing is a contribution to humanity. We're at that stage where partnerships, we're at the age of partnerships, right? So this is where we're heading towards. This is exactly what we're heading towards. And I'm getting, this reminds me of Archangel Michael. We're at the age of fulfilling a purpose here. But it requires strength. It requires sacrifice for the good of all, for the good of ourselves, for the future. Let me not get too ahead of myself. That's the point, though. So I hope you guys resonated with the reading. If you have any questions or just want to talk about the reading, we can totally do that today. I'm so on board with that. You're welcome, Constance. It is a pleasure having you here, okay? I feel like that it's rare when you have people that really get it. Like really, like our tribe gets it, right? But it's like it's an honor to meet people that they have the same gifts and abilities, and then we can just share this information. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You're welcome. Yes, TMKC as well. You as well. It's our tribe. It's It's all about the energy. It's the reading. It's just beautiful. Like I said. Let's see. Any final words for Cappies? My Capos. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Saturn energy came out. Capricorn with Saturn energy talks about in the physical, right? Because Capricorns are masters of physically getting things done, right? In the earthly realms, I'm getting, yeah, the sacrifice is of the earthly realm. That's why it hurts a lot, Cappies, because you're all about your material goods, right? You're all about things that, you know, bring in a high, addictions, that you're great with, all of that as well. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying it in a good way. It's a toss-up, right? Because anything of the material realm could be, if overexposed to it, or overindulgence of it, can be harming to self. And I feel like you're cutting that out. Okay. Hermit with the devil. Yeah, look. Bro, he's funny about the devil. Yo, what did I say, Capricorn? Too much of this energy is gonna make you want to flee. A Capricorn energy wanting to flee from this energy is crazy. It's like you're no longer investing in it. You can't. You know too much, Virgo. My Hermit energy, Capricorn. This is for my Capricorns. But it's you know too much. I'm getting you sacrificed it, cut it out, and then you walk away. If you haven't done this yet, you will. I feel like whoever this is, you already did, but you keep getting tempted to go back. And it's making it harder for you to grieve properly if this thing is coming back, or this energy is still on your mind. I don't think you're angry anymore, which is how I know you're over it. Well, getting over it. Anything else? Yeah, this is you grieving and just communion with what's ahead. I feel like this is you being hopeful for what's ahead, because it's hard for you to even want to be open to what the frequency, like the frequency you can be in. It's hard to be open to that. It's hard. You'd have to clear out your heart, and that's what you're doing, just to be able to tap into this frequency, into this new reality. And I feel like you are trying so hard to be hopeful for this new reality, but it's right now you're just a little sad. But you're looking forward. You really are. Some part of you is looking forward to the future, or what's in store when you tap into that reality. It's the new. It's not new, but it feels so fresh, so light, right? The higher frequencies are fantastic. They're just amazing. It really is. Exactly. Anybody that taps into the, you know, at this point, let's say 6D, right? We're tapping into 6D. How does it feel to co-create in the moment? Like, do y'all sense that energy coming through you? Like, how do you guys, or is it integration? What do you feel? What do you feel when your senses get heightened, and you know that it's like you're as light as air, and there might be even more power that flows through you, right? All through you, through the body. It's amazing. And for some of you guys, if you want to drop down any type of like career path that you're feeling guided to do, or any type of service work that you guys are guided to do, you guys can share that too. I'm so on board with that. Have the Page of Pentacles with Justice. Oof. Yeah, look what you're on your way to. I feel like you're gonna be in shock, or you come into shock when you see this shit, bro. You're gonna be like, what the fuck, whatever. See, here's the funny thing. I think you guys thought, remember I told you about justice earlier? I saw it in the Three of Swords. You guys thought that your justice was where you were at. Justice would be bringing some of these people with you, and then you guys creating a great reality or a great future together, right? But what you don't understand is what lies ahead once you sacrifice the thing you love the most. what lies ahead will actually be your true justice, because it's going to be better than you could have imagined. You won't even think you were worthy of something like this. That God would even bring something like this to you. You wouldn't even believe it. Because it's not the frequency you grew up in. It's not the frequency that you've known ever. But it's better. I know saying better and worse is not a nice thing to say, but I feel like you will feel like it's an upgrade. I'm not trying to judge it, saying that where you were was bad. No, it's just different. This is more beneficial. This is what the divine says you're worthy of, and what you will come into terms with. This is justice. The divine saying you always deserve better, and you just have to believe it, and then it's going to show up for you. In the time that God says you're ready for it. God's going to bring it to you. Okay? Or you're going to step into it, however this works. Okay? All right, that was for my cappies, my capos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please light as a feather. Yes! That's right, Constance. Light as a feather. You know, for me, it's crazy. Like, I start getting memories of past lifetimes. And then I start like, when it integrates, like, everything, my eyes get stronger, my, like, senses get stronger, and I feel like way more powerful. Like, the energy is like of power. I don't understand it. It sometimes scares me, because I'm like, I don't know if that's considered possession or something. Like, I don't know, but I do feel like more powerful. Like, my eyes can see so much. Everything's heightened. It's crazy. Like, yeah. So I hope it's not possession. I don't feel like that, but more like higher self integrating, right? I would like to believe. Yeah, it's all energy and upgrade. Exactly. That's right, Constance. But that's it. Now we're transitioning into playtime. Does anyone have any question that they want to ask? I don't mind answering it today. I'm in the mood. And if you want to donate, you can. You can donate Cash App, PayPal, or go to YouTube on there, okay? Let me know. 6155. If you feel like you want to get a little mini 2-card pull, maybe 3-card pull. We'll see. Word for it. Yes, there's a word for it. What do you mean, like when we integrate, or? I don't know the word for it. You tell me, because does a new guy want more than friends? Okay. TMKC, I'm going to use the Black Moon Astrology cards for you, okay? Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. They're just talking. Family's over and they're just talking. Okay. I feel like this person makes you kind of wanna, I don't know if it's you or them. Somebody's very like, it gives me Leo energy. Like, they're very boastful. They're very like showy. They have a lot of fire. I don't know if it's you or them. I feel like somebody's like trying to display through actions or through words. It's very like, they're trying to show. Like, you know how like when you start dating someone or talking to someone you really like, you dress up and you look pretty, or you know, look well, you shave. It's like that. Or like they're trying to show the best versions of themselves. It almost seems like that. But I'm just I don't know if it's you or them though, but I feel like somebody's they're trying to show the best versions of themselves, but I feel like it's a little bit more on the pressure side, to like, you want to look good, you want to be good for this person, but it almost seems like it's I think there's a part of you, or I don't know if it's you or them, that feels like you're not enough for them. I don't know who it is, it's you or them. Because you have this, right? It's like somebody's watching and the other person is like trying to put on a show to appear a certain way. It's like they need to appear like this, magical, very powerful, very like it's just a very beautiful, extravagant energy. I feel like that's their superhuman like strength or power, to like be very like I don't know how to explain it. Let's pull more cards. I'll tell you right now. The only reason I did that is because it's the the world timing. I feel like you know that this person doesn't really get you. TMKC. I feel like this is you. This is the subtle person. I feel like they don't get you. This person doesn't get you. This person doesn't understand you. You guys don't speak the same language. Not I meant like soul wise. You guys are not of the same you're not I don't see this working out. With the 10th house, timing, something about timing here. Let's see. I'm gonna pull one more card. Dang. The word neither. Gossip. TMKZ things. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's like the Aries. I feel like I feel like that's what it is. If somebody's like trying to show that they're qualified to date you, or you to them, it's like don't you don't need to do that. You're fantastic as you are. I feel like there needs to be like a confidence boost here. Like I think it might just be you that needs to believe you're worthy, because you are. You just be yourself. I am Aries, right? Yeah, I feel like one of you, I don't know if it's you or them, they're the more calm. They're calm. They're just very like loving, they're intuitive. They just watch, right? Because you can see so much through watching instead of talking. You're listen. One of you guys is a listener, and the other one is more like, I don't know what they're doing. I feel like you guys like each other. You do. I don't know if it's compatible though. If I'm going to be honest, I don't see compatibility. I feel like this is just like another lesson. It could be a beautiful lesson, but it's a lesson. I don't know. You let me know. You tell me if I'm off or not. Yeah. Faith. Interesting. Yeah, this person was supposed to be in your life. It's like they're a part of your crossroads or your lessons. I feel like this is a lesson, and this person came right on time. They're going to teach you a lesson, or you're going to learn a valuable lesson with this person. Stop. 9th house, faith. What's with 9th, 8th, 9th? Philosophy, education. There's something here you have to learn about your self-esteem or confidence, or real confidence here. Some lesson about confidence, okay? Okay, so far, bad luck. Hello, ma'am. Hey, Joshua. Where are we at? We're just doing playtime. We're just reading for people at this point, AB. Hey, what's up, Joshua? Welcome. It's okay. It's if you want to be with them, you can. I mean, everything is a learning lesson. So if there's something there you have to learn, then stay with them. But I don't see this being like the relationship that you could be with anyone for a long time, but I just feel like this one's just a lesson. I don't see you guys really like lasting, getting each other. I don't really think you guys really get each other. That you don't speak the same language. You're not probably spiritually the same, is what I'm getting. You guys are too different. But hey, all right. Let's see. Does anyone else have a question? Oh, my back. My back. Okay. All right. So far, so bad luck. Do you have any oracle cards? I do. I have the angel. What's the word? It was the angel oracle cards, but I cannot find them. I left them somewhere and I can't find them. But I do have some. Let me see if I can find them. Give me 1 second. I should be able to find them. Hold on. Well, they were in here. I don't know where they went. I had the Starseed Oracle deck, but I don't know where they're at. I feel like I left them somewhere and I can't find them now. So, whoops. Whoopsies. But I do have the Delusion Tarot and I have the Anime Tarot. So, I would like one of you to. I can't find them. I'm gonna look for them, okay? And I might go live with you guys. I think I'm gonna go live tomorrow. So, oh, thank you, Constance. Such a doll. I appreciate you. I really do. Oh, Constance is pretty. I never see your picture. She's a beautiful one. That's right. That's right. I can still do a little mini card pull for you if you want. Let me know. Catch you next time. Take care, Constance. Okay, thank you. Alright, y'all. I think that's it. If we're not doing any more on the reading, I might just log out. You let me know. Unless if anybody has a question, we can call it. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. This reading was fantastic. I really enjoyed it with you guys. Yeah. Your Virgo and Capricorn read was on point. Thank you. You gotta look back at the Taurus one. That was the probably the best one. Only reason I say that is because it's really good. It's a really good reading. All right, I'm gonna timestamp everything, and you guys can go back and look at it if you want. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.